First quarter. Puts up a deep three. Another three for Cleveland.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The Grizzlies trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Jackson. Good D by Mobley.
Suffocating defense to keep the layup from falling.
Here's the captain. And another three for Cleveland.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Yeah, now it's all about maintaining this lead, but you can't start playing it safe. You got to keep attacking and executing.
We've got a timeout called by Taylor Jenkins. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. A different look now for Cleveland. Wade, he's checked in for Mobley. Karis LeVert comes in for Isaac Okoro. And it's Garland in for Donovan Mitchell. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Edey's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. Santi Aldama comes in for Jaren Jackson. G.G. Jackson, he's checked in for Wells. And D'Angelo Russell subbed in for Morant. The shake. A special move before the shot.
An active competitor, Russell won't go down without a fight, especially around the rim.
Releases. The captain, no good.
Well, I'm surprised that didn't fall for him. We know that's a shot he can hit, and there wasn't much resistance either.
Fires the three. Hits the three-point bomb. The captain's got 27 points.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
Yeah, we thought this might be the case. You see a few of those go through the net, it becomes contagious.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Back to the action in just a minute. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. And there's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Morant. And it's Edey in at the 5, down low. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What you got for us, D.A.?
Hey, guys. The captain in the last game against the Knicks was outstanding. He finished with 57 points, and so much of that damage he does is from long range. He really worked hard in that game and put up some big numbers as a result. Guys, back to you.
Excellent, David. Thank you. Greg, how impressive was it watching him completely take over?
Unstoppable. They won that game because of his effort and just his overall relentlessness.
Yeah, and we're likely to see them go to him early on. See if he can't replicate that performance.
Here's the captain. Another three for Cleveland.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Pass to Edey. Back to Morant. Oh, and there's the alley-oop.
Well, even when there's not an open passing lane, Ja will create one. He is an excellent passer.
Here's the captain, and he's good on the three ball. The captain's got 39.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
And Morant throws it down.
Well, when Morant makes that move, the defense is almost helpless.
Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of our... And another one falls.
With 40 points in the game, he has claimed the #2 spot now.
In GA, every game he has been a huge threat to just explode on the offensive end. What a marvelous year for him.
And now an amazing 53 games of 40 or more points, passing Wilt's marks.
Another bucket! Wow!
And as he continues to pile up the points, he is moving into elite company.
Creeping up, moving up on the 4th highest scoring season in league history.
And Wilt Chamberlain holds so many of these top scoring marks. He's got this next one with 3,033 points set back in 1961.
4 on the clock. With the fadeaway. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Pass to the captain. A 3-ball. That's good. And it's LeVert with the assist. The captain's got 48.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Outside, Russell. To halt the run, Garland with the rebound. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cavaliers. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Yet another bucket.
It's hard to understate just how special his season's been. This is something we see once in a generation.
He now has the 4th highest scoring season of all time.
And there are only 2 other names on the top 5 list, Jordan and Chamberlain. To say he's joining NBA royalty, that'd be a bit of an understatement.
Here's the captain. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Morant scanning the floor. Aldama misses the 3. Cavaliers have gone 8 of 9 in the second quarter. Very nearly perfect from the field. For the 3. Another 3 that time. A beautiful shot from the captain. The captain's got 54 points. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Russell. Count it from 12. Russell's got 6 points.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's the captain. He's guarded by Russell. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
There's the triple. Wow, huge buzzer beater.
I did not think he was going to get that off in time.
He released it just in the nick of time. What a shot.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Cleveland ahead, just dominating this one. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Rocket Mortgage Fieldhouse.
Greetings, Shaq, Kenny, and EJ here as we tip off the show with a look at our midseason Eastern Conference standings.
I think for the Cavaliers, you know, Halloween was a long time ago, but this team is still the scariest group in the league. They're striking fear into...
Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
They're going...
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, the captain has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room because you're right. He's the problem right now.
A lot of length inside. It's Mobley and Allen in the post. The wing set for him, Mitchell and Okoro. And it's the captain. And good! Another from 3.
Another 3. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
They just keep pouring in. This is a top 5 all-time single game for three-point shots made. Back to Morant. This league, Stan, is so deep with talent. Are there any players who you think get overlooked in the conversation?
That's a great question, Kevin. I mean, there are some guys who I think get underrated because they play with other guys who are so talented and draw the attention. One guy that I have really seen lately that I think has been better than people think is Grayson Allen, the best three-point shooter or one of the best three-point shooters in the NBA, and a very...
Connects again from distance.
And this parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
Oh, and that latest triple ties him for second for the most threes in a game. What a monster he's been from deep. And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Kevin, with the Grizzlies' injuries last season, there was a lot put on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s plate. Coach Taylor Jenkins says he loves the challenge and the growth opportunity. Jackson said, "You always work on everything. You work on your game because you love it. And if you get a chance to use it, great." Kevin, back to you.
And he's always working on his game. All right, David, we thank you for that report.
And with that miss, they're just 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
So, Stan, the Grizzlies trio of Ja Morant, Desmond Bane, and Jaren Jackson Jr. Well, from the outside looking in, what a great base going forward.
I agree with that, Kevin. Look, not only are those three outstanding individual players, but they complement each other so well. There's such a great fit with those three guys. That's a great base for the future.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Outside Jackson. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Nurkic up top. Wells passes to Bane. Count the basket.
Just look at the body of Bane. He's so strong, and that helps him down low.
Here's the captain. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. And again for three.
And of course it falls for him. That three pushes him into the history books.
Well, he is now tied for the most threes in a game. This is a night we will never forget. Pass to Jackson. Puts one up from 19. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got 5 rebounds tonight.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards
Connects again from distance.
The barrage continues, and he's now broken his own record. It's a new mark for the most triples ever in a game.
He said it. If anyone's going to do it, it may as well be me. And he keeps raising the bar. Higher and higher. Triple after triple. Catch him if you can.
You can't play lax defense on Bane because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
And, you know, Stan, we've watched Desmond Bane evolve into a number 1 option on offense. He's always been there, but now he really is at the top of the heap.
Yeah, he sure is. Look, Kevin, you know, he came into the league as a three-point shooter, and he's a great one. But he's developed his game off the dribble, very good mid-range shooter, and he's strong enough to finish around the rim.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots. He hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now.
And that one drops for him.
Yeah, recognizing the opening, and Mobley got it to his teammate there on a platter.
Morant, the bounce pass. Jackson down low. Mobley's there. The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of this game.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Well, you talk.
Here's Morant. The Grizzlies with another miss.
In the second half, it seems like they've given him the green